In previous reports, we've presented the results of our ongoing project for the last 6 years in the Huehuetenango region, where we offer children of migrant coffee pickers a place to stay while their parents go to work. From January to March, we offer them a healthy environment, nutrition, and education at no cost. All this thanks to the sponsorship of Chivo and one of its partners, Cubo. Our main goal has always been to give these children and their families different alternatives for a better future, so that they can have the opportunity to choose education over taking their children with them into the coffee fields and possibly work. We have also shown them the benefits of a healthy diet, better hygiene, and other professions that they might pursue in the future if they keep going to school. In 2014, we added a scholarship program to our regular project. It was designed to support selected students and their families all year round, and not only during the harvest season. We chose 12 children who had uninterruptedly returned to our program every year and that showed an outstanding desire to improve their lives. In our last report, we talked about some of them, such as Nancy and her mother, Doña Lluvia, Vilma, and Joe as success stories of the program. This is how the rest of 2016 and the harvest season of 2017 looked like for them and other students. Nancy, together with Jose Armando and Cindy, are 3 of our 11 students that passed this school year successfully. But what makes them particularly special is that their parents are so proud of them, that all 3 families decided to stay at home for the harvest season of 2017. For the first time ever, they decided that education was a priority and they did not migrate to go coffee picking. They could not have done this without the scholarship's help.
Para crecerse y para aprender a leer, eso es todo. Para buscar un buen trabajo para ellos, como para que entre uno de maestro o un licenciado, no sé. ¿Sí?
Another of our students, Vilma's brother Edgar, also passed first grade. And what makes this accomplishment remarkable is his battle against a recurrent urinary infection that gave him and his family a hard time. His parents had no knowledge of what was going on, but thanks to our social worker, we took him to our doctor, and he was accurately diagnosed and treated. A few weeks later, he relapsed, and his parents voluntarily took him to the hospital and bought him the medicine without our help. These actions might seem normal to many, but for the Hernandez family, this was a first time. Wendy Lopez lives in Xoconilaj, next door to her cousins Jose Armando and Cindy, who are also scholarship recipients. Together, they showed interest in starting a vegetable garden for their family, as an addition to the food bag that they already received with a scholarship. And with the support of our program, they planted 3 different products on their first trial: spinach, chard, and radish, out of which only the radish yielded well. For their second trial, other families requested seeds, which they received with a condition that they had to sell their harvested products to buy more for themselves in the future.
Pues nos hemos trabajado, cargamos tierra y lo compusimos. Lo sembramos la semilla y lo regamos. Y cuando ya está grande lo comimos. Otro poquito lo vendimos.
This is a first attempt to achieve self-sustainability, and they're already expanding the vegetable garden area for more community members to participate. Ever Sanchez is new to our program. He just finished his first year of elementary school, and his father has shown great interest in our reinforcement classes. He even set a specific area in his house for this purpose, so that Ever wouldn't be distracted.
Lo que pasa es que lo que hizo Nairito para Ever que ponga, o sea que Ever pone él a estudiar aquí, puso esos nairos para que no caiga basura en su cuaderno, para que no se manche su cuaderno, entonces por eso puso esos nairitos. No, hay veces que adentro algo oscuro no puedo ver su letra. Entonces hizo una mesa para que pone él a estudiar ahí para escribir sus letras.
Unfortunately, their community has no adult programs like the government alphabetization program, as Ever's father is interested in learning how to read and write. He is convincing his neighbors to create a group of 12 adults that also want to learn to read and write, as 12 is the minimum amount of people required to open a program in their community. We really hope they succeed.
Quería ir, pero pasa que el grupo no hay. Yo sí, a mí me gusta seguir en Conalfa para aprender a leer y escribir. Tal vez es un bien para uno que uno aprenda. ¿Sí, pues?
¿Por qué?
En cualquier lado podemos ir y no queda uno perdido ahí. Sí, pues.
As a part of our scholarship program, parents are committed to spending 4 hours a month with our social worker. During this time, we address topics such as child labor, human and women's rights, hygiene and sex education, among others. We're aware that new information might alter the traditional roles or attitudes within these families, but that's exactly part of our purpose. We were impressed to learn that Joe's mom decided to leave her alcoholic, abusive husband sometime after they became a part of our program. Later on, she accepted him back, only under the condition of moving back to her community near her family, where she could feel safe and protected. Indigenous women setting limits within a marriage is very rare, and she was only able to do this with our counseling and support.
Y que usted la tomó y es algo bueno para usted y para sus hijos. Es algo que yo se lo he dicho, que son muy pocas las mujeres que toman esa decisión, pero que usted es muy valiente en hacerlo y que nosotros le vamos a apoyar en la comunidad donde usted esté. Y la vamos a apoyar para que usted no sea víctima de violencia con su esposo y decirle al esposo, ya no tienes por qué pegarme.
Although we don't encourage families to fall apart, we are glad to see members of our program being empowered to solve family issues. Another example of making more responsible decisions is the case of Dora's mother. She's been using contraceptives in order to not have any more children, and has now requested help on getting her tubes tied. Taking control of the amount of children a couple has is something unusual among mom populations. We hope this contributes to the family's well-being. Blanca's mother is another great example of how parents' involvement is crucial for the success of our program. She decided to join CONALFA, the National Alphabetization Program for Adults, and she just finished the first term. We are confident this will increase her interest in her children's education and consequently allow them to enjoy a higher quality of life. When we first started this project in 2011, we opened 3 centers helping 67 children. The program up to date has benefited over 600 children per year, making a total of 1,921 beneficiaries in the past 6 years. Unfortunately, there's still many families who don't take advantage of our programs and who haven't changed their views regarding children, agriculture, and their lifestyle. Even with these challenges, we at Coffee Care are confident that these 12 families will set a new example for their neighbors and hopefully many more will follow.